Hey, you guys. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. We're going to be talking about Teen Mom stars Ryan Edwards and his soon-to-be ex-wife, Mackenzie. So I was actually getting ready to do a video about them anyways. Ryan Edwards and his fiance, Amanda Connor. They went out over the weekend and she put up this little TikTok, Facebook reel video that has a lot of people talking. We'll get to that. But when I was preparing to get ready for that live, I was actually contacted by a source who, let's see, who informed me that over the weekend there was a disturbance at Mackenzie's house, and let me see if I can. Cops were called to the house, and here is it was on Saturday at 12:56. Um, I covered up I just, blurred out the address, and other information that was on there. But they were called out due to a disturbance, a disorder, whatever. And I don't know a whole lot, but I can tell you guys what I do know. So I'm trying to put the pieces together from everything that I'm being told through my sources. So what I know is the cops were called out Saturday. Due to yelling, screaming, neighbors heard, people heard things. And the cops were called. And I've been told that Ryan was there and two other people with Ryan, an older man and an older woman. And the woman was a blonde. So I'm assuming this would be Jen and Larry. I mean, who else is going to tag along? I mean, I could be wrong, but who else is going to tag along with Ryan to go to Mackenzie's house? Probably Jen and Larry, which had me wondering, why would he be at Jen and Larry? I mean, why would Jen and Larry and Ryan be at Mackenzie's house? So through my investigation of what's going on, I don't think Mackenzie was there. Her vehicle was not there. However, there was another vehicle there, unknown vehicle, besides the vehicle that Ryan and his parents seem to have arrived in. Now, Ryan and the two other people who I'm going to say is probably Jen and Larry. Ryan can't drive, so Jen and Larry got to drive him. Right. Yeah, that's true. There was a lot of yelling and chaos outside, which led to the police being called. Per my sources, it was mainly the two other people and not Ryan that was doing the yelling and the screaming. However, I could not get confirmation on who they were yelling and screaming at. Yeah, Amanda isn't allowed anywhere near Mac. Amanda can be around the kids. She just can't be around Mackenzie. She can't be at Mackenzie's house. Amanda just got at their last court hearing that was actually for child support. Mackenzie came in with an offer to, hey, I will allow Amanda around the kids just as so long as that's Jenna Larry's with your supervised visits. Like, if you're okay with that, I'm okay with that. And Ryan's attorney, they agreed to that. Now, when it came out, like a couple of weeks, but 2-3 weeks, I guess, yeah, like 3 weeks ago, that Amanda could be around the kids, it kind of came out like the judge ruled on that at the custody hearing. But the judge was not going to rule on that at the custody hearing, per what I'm hearing. I was told, like, I'm hearing this was only a custody hearing that they went to. But Mackenzie went in with the offer of, hey, I don't mind her being around the kids as long as it's at your supervised visits with Jen and Larry. And Ryan's attorney said, Ryan said, okay. And that next weekend, Ryan and Amanda went to Jen and Larry's and had Stella Jagger, and they also had like some of Macy's kids. So you should do a live reaction to that police video of arresting Ryan and then showing how he vandalized the house. I actually do have a live reaction to that. So right when that happened, I did a live reaction to that. We watched the video and I talked about it. Yeah. So it's up on my channel. Just go check it out. I'll try to find it. I'll try to link it. But here, I'm not sure. So I was trying to do a little bit more investigating, reading some articles. And what we know is recently a judge ruled that Ryan could go to the house. That Ryan could go to the house to do, like, go over, like, inventory. That's right. Like, he could go to the house and do, like, an inventory or whatever. So I'm thinking more than likely, like, he can't go alone. He can't drive. So maybe his parents, that's why they went with him. Not sure what led to the yelling and the screaming, but it got to the point to where cops were called. Obviously, there was no arrest made or anything like that. But I am curious, like, because I don't think Mackenzie was there because Ryan coming over to do inventory, more than likely Mackenzie can't be there. But I'm sure she would probably have to have someone there on her behalf to make sure that like Ryan's not taking things, breaking things, whatever. So I'm gonna say more than likely she had somebody there, maybe a friend, maybe a family member, or maybe no, probably not a police officer because a police officer can't tell for sure like what's happening. But per my source, I am telling you guys that the older couple was doing the majority of the yelling and the screaming, which is like, okay, so say Mackenzie had her mom there, her grandma there. I don't even know. Say she had somebody there just to like be there as this is happening. Why would Jenna Larry be yelling and screaming at somebody like first off, like Jenna Larry, like calm down. Your son has like messed up a lot of people's lives, like and damaged a lot of people. And like Mackenzie or not, like she wasn't there. So what happened? Who are you yelling at? Why? Like what's happening? You know what I'm saying? I'm very curious. I'm going to try to do a FOIA to get more information on this so I can give you guys that information. But well, Nat B, I'm telling you, that's what was happening. That I was told that it was mainly the two older people and the blonde older woman doing the yelling. So, which just kind of like for what? Like you drive him there so he can do this inventory. If Mackenzie's not there and she has someone there on her behalf, then what is happening? You know, why are you guys yelling at them, at this person that's probably just having to be there to stand in? Oh, Jen and Larry can get loud. I mean, we remember Larry at the the reunion with Taylor and Macy. Um, oh yeah, Larry can get yeah, didn't Larry and Jen rip into Taylor on the reunion? Yeah. Larry, I mean, I've seen Larry get out of pocket a couple of times. And do you guys remember what led to that altercation at the reunion? Do you guys remember? It was because they were tired of Larry coming to Bentley's ball games and yelling and screaming at Bentley over a game. Taylor said, like, I'm tired of him coming to the games and like Bentley is like maybe making a mistake out there and Larry's like leaning over the fence, yelling and screaming at Bentley, a kid, So that was kind of what led to, oh, thank you. Thank you. That's kind of what led to Taylor getting upset with Larry at one point was the way that Larry was yelling at Bentley. And I'm like, so if Larry will yell at Bentley over a game, like leaning over the fence, yelling and screaming at him, I mean, if I guarantee you, I already know if we were at an event for my kids and Sean saw my older kids' grandpa doing that to them over a game, Sean would not be happy about that. Um, yeah. Jessica says Taylor's put up with a lot from that family. Yeah. I honestly, my husband watches the show with me sometimes, and he's like, I don't understand how Taylor can be like this forgiving. I don't understand how Taylor can be this forgiving. He's like, it would take me a lot more, you know. So that's what we know. I'm going to try to pull a FOIA to see exactly what was going on because if Ryan's not there being the one doing the yelling, then why is his parents doing that? They're older. They should know better. They should not want to be over there causing chaos because how is this going to affect Ryan if they're there and the cops are being called because they're there acting foolish and causing the disturbance? So I'm going to try to get some more information on that. Yeah, I agree. So what else we're going to talk about though is Amanda posted this video. I had to take the music out because, well, on YouTube we can't play music. But she posted this video of her and Ryan going out on a little date night. Okay. They're at a Korean steakhouse. Wait, did it start? Let me back it up all the way. So there they are. There they are. There's Ryan. There's Amanda at a little steakhouse. And she films herself sliding something over to Ryan. At first, I thought it was a vape. He has this really smirk on his face. So I'm like, what's he laughing at? And then later, I noticed that he does have a vape by him. like a greenish vape, I think it was. She's feeding him. That food don't look cooked too well. See, there's his vape right there. So I went to Reddit to see if anything had been posted to Reddit, right? And lo and behold, something happened. Okay, let's pause right there. Something had been posted to Reddit. People on Reddit was like, "Is this a vibrator? Like, is this like a remote for naughty underwear?" So I was like, "Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. They're on their first date night. It's been about 2 weeks since she had the baby. They're going out to dinner. Does she have her some vibrating panties?" So I decided to do a little research to see if I could find some panties that come with a vibrator that look like that. And I swear my computer is acting. Oh my goodness, you guys, my computer will not remove the bar at the bottom. So I can't see what I'm trying to click on. Okay. Trigger warning, trigger warning. We're about to look at something inappropriate. So wait, Ryan and Amanda are not married, but they are engaged. He did propose. So I found this within like the first, like, I don't know, like 5 minutes of searching on Amazon. I just put in wireless. Wait, what did I put in? Remote control vibrators for panties or something like that. I don't even know. And here's the little remote right there. Y'all see that? Y'all see that remote right there? Now let's go back a little bit. Oh, I could be wrong. Listen, I may be wrong. I don't know. I may be wrong. It may be a vape, and I'm here making a big deal out of it. But I'll tell you, at first, that's what I thought it was, like, oh, a vape. And then I saw another vape, and I'm like, hmm. And then I saw people on Reddit making these comments, and I was like, wait a minute. So then I just, do what I do, did a little research to see if I could find what she may have passed off to him. And I'm trying to pause it on the best moment. Okay. So there's the remote that she passed off to him, and here's the remote for the remote control vibrators for women date night, wireless panties, vibrators, panties controller for her vibrators for women today, adult silent vibrator toys. I don't know, Lynn, but I can tell you they are getting ate up on Instagram once again. I mean, not Instagram. They're getting ate up on Reddit once again because for a couple of things. For one, she's only like 2 weeks postpartum. You're supposed to wait 6 weeks postpartum. Even if you did not have a vaginal delivery, like if you had a C section, which I think she had a C section, you're not supposed to just, you know, jump right in. Even C section, you literally have a big, I know, right? Probably, I might get in a little bit of trouble. I'm not sure. Maybe YouTube won't know what it is. Maybe the AI won't pick it up. It's been 7 years since I had a C-section, but yeah, most doctors recommend waiting at least 6 weeks after a C-section before allowing your incision to fully heal and your body to recover from surgery. However, it is important to consult with your healthcare provider to determine the best time. And I just want to say something really quickly. Well, having fun, I'm like, whatever. But if she's wearing a vibrator in her panties and he's hitting that vibrator and she climaxes, well, you want to know what happens when you climax? Your uterus contracts, right? Your uterus like has muscle spasms. You have you just had a baby. You have, staples in your stomach, stitches in your stomach. So your uterus just went through something traumatic, like your whole body. Having a baby is a very traumatic experience on the body, whether it be vaginal, whether it be C-section, right? So I don't know if doing that, and maybe here's the thing, maybe they're like, well, we can't have sex, so we'll have a little fun. I'll wear these and you can just play around. But I'm like, is that really gonna happen? Because I just feel like no man is gonna go to dinner with their woman and do that and not get home and want to do the dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not going to. Like, listen, this is the reality TV channel. It's what I do. This video wasn't just about it. I will tell you that I was going to do a video just about it because when things are a hot topic, I cover them. If it's something that I normally cover, if it's people that I normally cover, I cover Ryan. I cover Mackenzie. I cover Amber Portwood. I cover Janelle. So if I see something posted on Reddit, or if they post something that there's a lot of conversation about, well, it's a smart move for me to cover it because, well, people will watch it. If I post something about it on Facebook, it will get a lot of engagement. Like somebody said something like, stop talking about Amber Portwood. Like you're like, and I'm like, I'm not making her any more famous than she already is, but I watch these people. I watch the shows they're on. I talk about the things that they're like that they do. And if I see that they did something that on Reddit is stirring the pot and making a lot of people talk, of course I'm going to bring it to my Facebook or my TikTok or my YouTube and talk about it and for people to conversate about it. Of course I'm going to do that. Like it's just what I do. And that, you know what? That you're probably right. She probably did it to rage bait everybody. That could be. She knows it will get people to watch. And that's the thing. Some people might be like, why would she post that? Well, probably to get people to watch it. Because guess what? If somebody records some of it and puts it on Reddit, then people may go to her page to watch it, to read the comments, to see, oh my gosh, oh yeah, we just watched the video, but what's people in the comments saying? Like, are they into this? Or like, did they not like it? So she's doing this to get the engagement as well. She's doing this because I'm sure she makes money off these reels. So if she just would have posted a video of them having a nice dinner, would it have got views? Sure. Would it have got as many views? Probably not. Because just them having a nice dinner, not a big deal. Them having a nice dinner and her passing off a remote to her vibrating panties and them her clinging, them clinging their glasses at the end is going to get people talking. Well, for one, because what the heck is going on? Oh, it can be, yeah, Vicky. No, me too, honestly. Yes. The team, I follow a few pages that are a little much for me. So I agree. But it's getting people talking for the vibrating thing. Like you just had a baby, girl, it's too early for you to be doing these things. And then showing the glasses at the end will also get people talking because, you know, no, she's 2 weeks postpartum. Sorry, I was reading the comments, you guys. But the clinking of the glasses at the end obviously got a lot of people talking about, oh, well, they're drinking too. Like it's 2 weeks out and they're recovering addicts and they're drinking. And I will tell you this, you guys, I kind of went back and did a little bit of research and Ryan's not supposed to drink. He's on probation. So he's not even supposed to drink. Like he's not supposed to drink or do drugs. So we already had the conversation like, okay, he's a recovering addict. Should he be drinking? Some people saying no, because when you're a recovering addict, you should sustain from all mind altering substances. Other people saying, as long as it's not his drug of choice, not a big deal, right? Well, I was able to find out that his through his probation, he has been ordered not to drink either. So I'm like, I really don't think that's a good idea. Like, I know, like, you're causing a stir, people's going to talk. But could that potentially get Ryan in trouble? Like, he is, you know, there's a video of him with alcohol in his hands, cleaning the glasses. Now, could you say maybe it's not alcohol? I guess you could. Maybe. I don't know. You guys tell me. Um, let's see. I'll show you guys. I mean, it looked like alcohol to me. It's got a lime in it. It looks like she's probably drinking red wine. They do have non-alcoholic drinks. Another thing to make people talk. Probably. Now, I did look at the menu just because, I'm going to do some research. And there's a couple of things that have the lime in them. The Korean rose, it has the lime in it. the Usan Sunset. I don't know if I said that right. The There's a few things that I don't even know how to pronounce. Honestly, that's a good idea. Is there a non Could you make anything non-alcoholic? I don't know. I don't know enough about alcohol. Like, if it's not on the menu, non-alcoholic beverages, does that mean they offer them or do they not offer them? Could you say, "Well, I want this, but non-alcoholic"? I don't know. But they have a lot of alcohol at this place. Oh my goodness, beer list, whiskey list. Golly. Actually, I'll show you guys. There's a lot. Like, pour me some apple juice and put a lime in that mug. We trying to get people talking. You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe. Let's see. Crafted cocktails. I'm not a drinker, but back when I used to drink just a little bit, I would do amaretto sours. Loved amaretto sours. Yeah, Divine says, I know many people. Oh, thank you, Lauren. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I do appreciate that so much. Um, I know many people who are addicts on opiates are clean now and drink. It wasn't their DOC, so they have no issue. Okay, you can't ask for a certain drink and ask for them to make it a virgin. Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that. And here's the thing. She very well could just be doing this, like you said, to rage bait people, to get people talking. And it has, because literally I've seen people on Reddit talking. I've seen other people share her video talking, talking about the possible remote control to a vibrator and then the alcohol at the end. And Reddit is a place that spares no feelings. They don't care. They listen and they judge. And I read Reddit a lot just to see, yeah, look at this. Look at all the alcohol this place has. Which I guess, I mean, I don't know. I never look When we go out to eat, I never look at the alcohol menu because I don't drink. So maybe this is like standard for a restaurant to have like that much alcohol. I don't know. True Crime Junkie says we've seen Ryan drink beer, so it's probably alcohol. Might work for a bit, but doesn't work long term. Coming from years of experience working with alcoholics and addicts. Oh my goodness. I love to say he's probably wearing the panties. Maybe so. Maybe so. I personally think it was alcohol, but he does have plausible deniability. Yeah, he can say, oh, it was just for a video, or he can say it was non alcoholic. Okay, Nat says, I haven't been to a restaurant for like 5 years, but that does look like a big list, doesn't it? I think it's 6 pages. Yeah, their alcohol selection is 6 pages. Goodness gracious. Okay, many restaurants have a mocktail menu. They have non-alcoholic rum and gin. I don't drink, so I get mocktail. I know, Brandy. Like, if I was a drinker, I'd be like, hold up, can I get like a couple of samples of like 25 of these? What? So if Ron is wearing it, does he have to wear it backwards? Well, let's look at it again real quick because I don't remember what it looks like. I'm gonna get banned. Holy crap. But I'm kind of concerned for her well-being because if she's in there and he's just buzz, 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 and I ain't talking about buzzing from alcohol, I'm talking about hitting the buzzer. Yeah, I probably really need to get it off that picture at minimum. Ah, okay. Right here. Let's put it on the remote. I'm just glad there isn't, never mind. I'm gonna keep my opinions to myself. But and she is I really am like Dr. Drew will bring up the alcohol. Sometimes he don't hold them. Sometimes he doesn't hold them accountable. We'll see though. I would be curious. Honestly, I think Dr. Drew should do things like that because that's he's Dr. Drew. Like, hello, like you specialize in these things. So why do you let these things? Why do you let certain people get away with certain things? This is a big deal. Ryan is on a medication to keep him off drugs. He's on Vivitrol. It's an injection, and on Vivitrol, you're not supposed to drink. I did research into that, and you are not supposed to drink while on this medication. So he's already not supposed to drink due to the medication. He's not supposed to drink due to being on probation. Um, so now, so the fact that she posted this video is sus to me. Well, one thing that I noticed is on the episode where Bentley got his car, his Jeep at the birthday party, is I did notice, they're having this Sweet 16 birthday party at the golf course. There's a bunch of Bentley's friends there, but they're drinking. Like Macy, Taylor, like they have their cups. You can tell that it's beer in it. Now, Ryan's cup was like a white foam cup, I do believe. And his mom had a red solo cup. But Jen looked a little toasty to me at the birthday thing because when Bentley come walking out and they started singing happy birthday, she started dancing. She was like, and I was like, Jen looks like she might be lit. Is Jen drunk? And she had a red solo cup. So I was like, I think, they're obviously drinking at Bentley's Sweet 16, which whatever, that's your prerogative. It's not for me to judge or it's not for whatever. Bentley, he knows his parents drink. He's used to them drinking. They drink a good bit. So, what I threw my daughter a big Sweet 16. My son had like a regular party, but we did have a big Sweet 16 for my daughter where all my family came and a lot of her friends came. And there was no alcohol just because we don't drink though. Like we're not drinking people. But I'm trying to think to myself, if we were, would I drink at my daughter's Sweet 16? I don't think so, but I know not every family's like mine. So yeah, they were drinking a Bentley Sweet 16. I made a comment and people were very rude to me and I felt very, oh my goodness, hey, I'm so sorry. I'll look at that. I'll check that out. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, Gypsy is not supposed to be at a bar. I do know that. I don't know if she's supposed to not drink. I'm not sure, but I do know one of the stipulations of her probation is she is not allowed to be at a bar. So 2 weeks after having the baby, they're out having their dinner, whatever. But yeah, it seems like they were, things were a little bit spicy in more ways than one. I'm gonna read some of the comments from Reddit because y'all, Reddit is crazy. And like I said, I will get more information as to why, what exactly happened at Mackenzie's because we don't know too much other than the fact that cops are called. I was told that the two older people, the blonde and the man, which we believe to be Jen and Larry, were the ones yelling and screaming and causing a scene. That Ryan was not really. It was believed that Mackenzie wasn't there, but more than likely somebody was there on Mackenzie's behalf to kind of watch because I do believe that Ryan was there doing his like little inventory thing. All right, let me see if I can find the video that I was just watching. All right, oh my goodness, yeah, Reddit is cruel. Well, oh, there it is. There it is. All right. Right. Christine says, it's a 2016. I wouldn't take the chance of having alcohol around minors. Yeah. Maisie's parents are drinkers as well. Yeah, I think when you grow up in that life, you either like I believe if you grow up in a household where both your parents drink and they drink on on more than they're more than occasional drinkers, like they drink a good bit, then you will probably more than likely drink as well. Um, that's just my opinion, just based off what I've seen. Like growing up, my best friend, her parents were drinkers. They had parties at their house every weekend. bonfire, alcohol. What do you know what us kids were doing? We're sneaking beer and we're going off and drinking. And you want to know what happens? Abuse, sexual assault, and things because, the adults that are supposed to be watching these kids are not paying attention to the kids because they're drinking and they're hanging out with their friends. And you got this one creepy friend that wants to sneak off and do bad things to, literally in so many instances that I know of people living that life where they're having bonfire parties and everybody's drinking and they have kids that are around. Kids end up sneaking off the drink and then kids do things at an early age, and kids are being abused by weirdo adults that are there, you know. Yeah, so I was never thankfully into that. Well, when I was little, I was. When I was younger, staying at my friend's house. Um, Tanya, I'll check your post out. I really hate that because I do want everybody to have the opinions. I want everybody to be able to share their opinion. Okay, so somebody said, is she filming herself giving him a Kate and Ty might have to step back because they just lost the hashtag I have sex award this year. And somebody said, didn't she just give birth? Yes, so I think we should all spread the word. Ryan's, oh my goodness, got a toy in his booty. No way. Ryan's got a toy in his booty. New flare. Oh my goodness. She might have had a C-section, but I still have no idea what is on their mind right now. Just being honest, it's hard for me to imagine someone who is actually taking care of their baby fully, even caring about for these months. Most people are frantic, anxious, sleep deprived, feeling low self-esteem. I feel like she's doing all this because Ryan is losing interest and Amanda's using her appeal since that's the only thing she knows how to hustle with. You still can't have for 6 weeks after C-section, you still have a gigantic wound in your uterus that can become infected. Could you imagine, you have this healing stomach, uterus, but then it's contracting due to you climaxing? Like, I wouldn't even want to try that. Let's see. And you still bleed after C-section. It's not normal. It's gnarly and lasts for 4 weeks. That is so true. She could have gotten lucky and stopped bleeding early, but I don't know. I've had 2 C-sections and bled for 6 weeks both times. I cannot imagine wearing vibrating panties to a restaurant a few weeks postpartum. Yeah, so people are like, don't forget, these two have full-time Mimi Jen willing to watch their baby 24/7 so they can gallivant on the town anytime they want. I heard on TikTok, Mimi Jen and Larry bought their Ryan and Amanda's house, and it's close to theirs. I don't know if it's true. 100% true. I live near them and run into them all the time. Mimi Jen and Papa Larry did buy them a place to live. Oh, wow. This is from Reddit, so, take it with a grain of salt, whatever. Not saying that's true. That and you still went through a whole pregnancy, your body is recovering from everything, and the baby, it's a lot. They're going to break up in a few months, and it's sad that there's a baby involved. I don't think they'll break up in a few months, to be quite honest. She knows Ryan will stray if she don't keep on the table. I do feel like he's very much into her. I think it would probably take a lot between them two for them to break up. They have to prove how in love they are on social media. Both of them clearly not sober. We all seen Ryan drink alcohol after his many failed attempts at rehab. We all know how that worked. She's feeding him like he's 5. This is all a performance. It's getting real with a new baby. You ain't fooling no one except for their. Oh, wow. Okay, then. I told y'all they are like Reddit is, yeah. I say it's a remote, not a vape, because of the embarrassed, creepy smile Ryan has on his face. Plus, why would a vape have so many buttons? But also, that black dot looked like it would light up. Also, that black dot looks like it would light up like on a vape. I don't know. Someone help. It's 100% a remote to a vibrator you put in your panties. Yeah, I have the same one. I have the same one. They are sick for leaving their newborn to go do this, among so many other reasons. Vape is in his hand, obvious. My dumb butt thought it was a Nintendo Switch controller. I felt my stitches again for a second. We all heal different. Good for her, but most of us do it with more class. It might be fake for clout. I wish it would be more serious after staying sober. Be more serious about staying stable and sober. There are many kids involved who need a stable and healthy environment around their parents. You know what? I am going to say this and maybe might make a few people upset. Um, maybe somebody that dealt with addiction, pain pills, were on them for a few years, went to rehab, got clean the first or second time, you know, a year or two after coming home from rehab, drink on occasion here and there. Probably people that have been in as much trouble and has dealt with addiction to the extreme that Amanda and Ryan have probably don't need to be drinking this early, to be quite honest. I mean, they did not just deal with addiction and get clean the first time they went to rehab or the second time they went to rehab. It took them years and years and years of, relapsing, going to rehab, going to jail, rehab, jail, not having custody of your kids, um, being put on medication to keep you off. So I would say they don't need to drink. That would just be my opinion. I think it's irresponsible for them to drink. I think it could lead to other things. That's just my opinion. But you may have a different opinion, and that is okay. If I had someone I could trust to watch my baby, like 100% trust, I would go out too, and I don't. And it's to my detriment. I would love alone time. My alone time is at work. Absolutely, and I think parents should be able to go out and enjoy themselves. Of course, me and my husband, we go out like once a year for our anniversary. Anyways, you guys, I will get more information as to what happened at that house. What happened? He just got in trouble. So I think more than likely, Jen and Larry were probably told they needed to calm down. I'm going to try to get the FOIA because according to what I am hearing, it was mainly the older couple, the blonde, and the older couple that was causing the scene, yelling and screaming. So I'm going to try to get more information. I'll see if I can pull a FOIA to get exactly what happened, get a report to see what's going on, why he was there. I'm thinking he was there to do an inventory of the house because he was given permission to do that. And I don't see Ryan and Jen and Larry just showing up at the house without permission to be there. The only permission he's had to be there is to go to take inventory of his things. So he was probably there doing that. And for some reason, Jen and Larry got upset with someone and caused the scene, so much so that the police were called to the property and the police had to calm things down. Anyways, you guys, as soon as I know more, I'll let you guys know. I'll see if I can pull it for you. Make sure you like this video. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you guys think that the thing that they passed off? What do you guys think that it was? Do you guys think that maybe it's a little too early? She might be playing with fire. Gosh, she might get pregnant quickly with a new baby. Like she might be pregnant in 3 months down the road if they're already, what do you guys think about the drinking? Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, share, subscribe. Follow me on my other social media platforms. I am trying to build myself up over on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever. If you are on those accounts, can you please go follow me there? Ryan's where that's to dinner. Thank you, Divine. Thank you guys so much. Once again, thank you to Lauren for the super sticker, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.